Hello there! Have you got a question that you really want the answer for? So this is a yes or no tarot reading. So take a moment, focus on your question now. Remember, it must be a yes or no reading. It must have a yes or no answer. And click the like button. Give it a little boop to show you're enjoying this. And then go and check out your star sign. So we're going to start out today with Aries. So Aries, what do you need to know about this question that you've got? What do you need to know about this question you've got right now? You're feeling a little bit incomplete, a bit disconnected. You are starting to regain your happiness though. But you don't feel like things are moving forward for you. Things are progressing. With the Five of Cups here, I do feel like there is this kind of lack mentality. I'm feeling like I'm missing out. I'm feeling like I'm lacking. I'm feeling like I haven't really got much flowing towards me. And I do feel like this is a bit of a wake-up call saying you have some stuff you need to leave behind, you need to let go of. And with the Six of Cups here, this is going to help you towards a happier beginning, a happier ending. But the Queen of Wands though, you're still trying to work out how to progress forward. You need a little bit of communication, and that will help you understand how to take action, where to go forward next. With the Emperor card here though, you are in control. You do have the power, the ability to manifest whatever you would like and whatever you dream of. But you need to claim that justice for yourself. You need to choose to kind of repair it and move forward. But I do feel like you're getting communication about this right now, but it's the choice to kind of leave the past behind and take action, take some new beginnings. So is it a yes or a no though? So the Hierophant card, I do really feel like yes. You need to take yourself a little bit more seriously though, and know that you are in control. And with the Ace of Cups here, you have a lot of security and guidance coming in for you. You're just not listening to it yet. That's the biggest issue with the reverse of the Seven of Wands. You're not really listening to it. You're not really hearing it yet. It's almost like you're healing from that wound of ignoring it. So I hope that helps you out, Aries. We're going to go on now to the next reading, which is Taurus. So Taurus, what does Taurus need to know today? With the Page of Cups, there is a little bit of doubt here, I feel like, with the Page of Cups. Like this is like, it's almost like you're saying to yourself, this is only possible if pigs will fly, you know. With the Two of Pentacles here though, you are taking on a lot, you are balancing a lot, but this is actually growing in a good direction. Your hard work is allowing this to grow, allowing it to progress. I just need to move those out of the way a little bit. But I do feel like you're seeing the comeuppance for your hard work. You're not really seeing what you are creating or what you are doing yet. You're not really seeing how it's progressing because it hasn't really fully grown yet. It hasn't really fully come to light yet. With the Seven of Wands here, I do feel like you're getting some positive communication through. Many of you, this is through your third eye. This is through from spirit. But you're not really feeling like you're safe enough to really kind of dance with the beat of your own drum yet. You're not really feeling safe enough to actually talk to people about it, communicate with people about it. With the Six of Pentacles here though, I feel like you are being offered a lot of abundance. But you're choosing not to take the action towards it yet. So you're being offered this abundance, but you're not taking it yet. What you need to know though, what's your answer? I do feel like this is a yes, but you're choosing not to see the value in it yet. You're choosing not to see why it's valuable. So yes, it will go forward, and I feel like you need to trust your own intuition in this as well, because you already feel like it's a yes, you already feel like it's going forward. But you're not really noticing it. It's like you're doubting it. You're thinking, oh, this will only happen when pigs might fly. You're like doubting it. You're a little bit fearful surrounding it. But it does feel like a yes. But you need to start valuing what you bring to the table and valuing this, because you're underestimating it, should I say? So I hope that helps you out, Taurus. And if you have enjoyed this, please let me know in the comment section down below. So we are going to move on next to Gemini. So Gemini, what does the Geminis need to know today? Somebody's been cutting off communication with you, and this is like a sudden change of cut of communication. I almost feel like you may have cut off the communication. You're heading towards this new beginning, this new start with a death card. You're heading towards this new rebirth. With the Fool card, you're choosing to do this. You're choosing to head towards this new beginning, this rebirth. And it's you being in control, you kind of creating this whole reality for yourself. And with the World card, I do feel like you can have this major movement forward, major rush forward. But with the Ace of Wands here though, I feel like communication is the key. And I don't feel like necessarily communication with others, but communicating with yourself and saying, okay, these are my plans, this is what I need to do next, this is where I feel like I need to progress to. But the reverse of the Page of Swords here, you are a little bit stuck because you have this idea that you want to move forward, you want to head forward, but you need to have the plan in place, and I don't feel like you have that yet, which is why you need to take a step back and talk to yourself, plan it out to yourself, whether it's literally writing it down in a journal as a plan or just thinking it out loud. Because there is a risk here of you being pulled in different directions that don't really resonate with you, that you don't really enjoy. And it may be influenced by negative affirmations. So your own negative thoughts, your own negative affirmations might be creating a negative reality for yourself. Realistically, you could be changing this upside down and you could be doing the self-improvement. But at the moment, you're kind of avoiding improving that in your life. With the Four of Cups, though, you do have abundance. I do feel like this is a yes, but there will be some pain ahead. So it's not as straight as just a yes, everything's going to be great, or yes, this is going to happen. There is going to be some issues with it, so it's going to be a bit wibbly wobbly. Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey. You know, it's going to be a bit wibbly wobbly. One thing I would say is it feels like it might seem like it's going to be a no at first and then progressing to a yes because of these other troubles and issues surrounding it. So it may be a little bit of an upheaval here. You may be feeling a little bit left out in the cold as well, but with the King of Wands here, there's going to be some really positive communication coming in. So I hope that helps you out though, Geminis. But we're going to move on to Cancers now. So Cancer. Just need a drink of water. So Cancer. Cancers, what do you need to know today? What's the answer to your question? Is it a yes or is it a no? You're trying to protect yourself right now. With the Five of Cups here, you have a lot to give, but I feel like it is starting to drain you. You find it harder to look at the positives in life because you feel a little bit powerless here to influence it, to move it forward. And with the Wheel here, you have momentum, but it's almost like you're not really trusting the process right now. You're gathering all these negative thought cycles, you're gathering all this negativity in, and it's making you not want to take action. With the Queen of Wands here though, I do feel like there is a lot of lack of communication, not just you communicating with others, but others communicating with you, which is leading you to feel a little bit stagnant, a little bit like you don't have abundance. You have a lot of magic around you that's trying to support you, and realize that you do have connections coming in trying to help you fill up your cup. But you're indecisive at the moment with the lack of the Judgment card here. And it's leading to this slow movement, slow growth. The Knight of Swords in reverse. This lack of action is going to stagnate you, so really be careful about that. I really feel like you need to be taking action, you need to be rushing forward, because that's going to both allow you to start seeing more of the positive, but allow the momentum to build. And I feel like that's the biggest issue here, is momentum is not building. It's time for you to take a leap of faith and have that sudden change, allow the sudden change to happen. Because you won't improve otherwise. This will really cause a lot of improvement though in yourself when you choose to change, when you choose to take a leap forward. But is the answer to your question yes or no? I do feel like this is a no, but this is almost like you're having to leave it behind, because it would surround you by people that you wouldn't really want to be surrounded by. And you need to kind of cut the losses here to head towards those that are going to give you that support and help that you need and free you from the isolation. So I hope that helps you out, Cancers. We're going to move on next to Leos. So, Leos. Leos. What do you need to know today, Leos? Got the Knight of Wands here. I do feel like you're choosing not to communicate. Because when you speak, you want yourself to be heard. It's almost like you got to the stage of going, I want to talk to people, I want to be heard, but I'm not gonna cast pearls among the swine. I'm not gonna listen to people that do not value my opinion, do not value my voice. And with the Three of Swords here, there is a lot of pain and deception. And with the World card, you are highly motivated to move forward. You are heading forward, and you're choosing to take action in your life. You're choosing to go, I will speak up when there is somebody worthy of hearing my voice. Because you aren't very happy right now with how you have been treated or how you've been ignored. And you're heading out of that troubled waters. You're taking action to free yourself so that you can become the Empress. You can become strength. You can become basically somebody that is very powerful and empowered. But the Two of Swords here, you had to take that blindfold off. You had to realise that somebody wasn't worthy of listening to your voice or listening to what you had to say. What about the rest of your question though? Communication is definitely coming in though. With the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you will be acting upon it. But there is some balance that you're having to learn to take hold of first, so that you can overcome this sadness and overcome the... I almost feel like the remaining sadness to do with whoever was not worthy of your voice. And with the King of Cups here, you have a lot of love to give and you have a lot of kindness to give to others. So with your question, is it a yes or a no? I definitely feel like it is a yes, but you're trying to protect your energy right now. So it may take quite a while to progress to a yes, or to create this yes into reality. Not necessarily quick, but it is going to occur. And with the reverse of the Emperor card here, there is this kind of feeling of insecurity, and dealing with that insecurity first, and dealing with the people who treat you with a lack of first, so then you can progress. So I hope that helps you out, Leos. I'm going to head on now to the next reading, but please do take care and let me know in the comments if that's resonated with you. So, Virgos, what does the Virgos need to know today? What does Virgos need to know today? So you're getting some amazing movement forward here. Almost like the training wheels is being taken off you. With the Lovers card, there is a sense of loneliness or disconnection. Because you're learning to kind of go out on your own. You're not feeling like you have to talk to other people for support. With the Three of Wands here, that is leading to some disconnection in general. You're having to actually learn how to kind of see the brightness in this, but I feel like at the moment there's a lot of fear and doubts around it, of feeling a little bit pessimistic. Even though you're getting this movement forward, you're still feeling quite pessimistic about it. And it's this frustration of it's taking so long to grow. It's slowly growing. It's taking so long. With the Four of Wands here, you don't really know about the communication. You don't really know how to communicate moving forward. With the Eight of Pentacles though, you have a lot of value that you are creating with abundance into this world. But I feel like people around you, like friends and family, don't really see that yet. So you're having to juggle all this on your own. Sometimes when we are manifesting a big change or manifesting something in our life, other people around us don't understand it, or can't really see the point in it, or can't really see where it's going from here. And it's up to us to really communicate to the world and say, this is how I'm progressing, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm choosing to do. With the Ten of Cups though, I do feel like there is an element here of you having to kind of get to a realization that you are protected in this, that you will continue to manage to move forward, even though other people around you can't see the value in it. There is this kind of sense of loss of hope though, and loss of like injustice because of it. Please don't kind of expect other people to understand what you're trying to do. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't understand things until they happen. But is the answer to your question yes or no? I do feel like this is a yes. Like, you are going to move forward in quite a rapid rate here, quite quickly. But only you can break the chains here that are holding you back. Only you can push this forward. And it's really about you kind of taking this momentum, taking this path to push yourself forward and push yourself on. So I hope that helps you out, Virgos. I'm going to carry on now, but please do take that, and I hope it helps you. So we're going to go on to Libras now. Libras. So what do the Libras need to know today? So we've got the Chariot card here in reverse. Things are moving slowly forward for you. With the Five of Cups, you have a lot of value to bring to the table. You're trying to protect yourself from those who take what you have of value. And I feel like that's because every time you've tried to kind of go out into the world, every time you try to trek forward with this, somebody's come in and tried to take advantage of it. So you're choosing to go, you know what, I'm stepping away from this. I'm not getting involved in this. With the moon, you're getting a lot of emotional stabilization in. I don't want to say stagnation, but like stabilizing. And it's because you kind of ignored red flags before. You kind of rushed to action too quickly. So that's why you're trying to keep control of your emotions, because you don't want to get carried away with somebody or something. And with the Eight of Swords here, there is an element here of I'm not really sure where to go from here or what to continue on. And it's making you feel nervous, it's making you feel uneasy. But I feel like with the Ten of Swords here, you're leaving that path behind, you're trying to head forward, you're trying to continue on. But there is an element here with the Nine of Swords, where you're not, Nine of Wands, where you're not really sure where to go from here. One thing I would say is you are protected. There is going to be joy and momentum here. You just need to know that you are creating your own reality. You are creating this for yourself. And that if you keep in the mindset of manifesting, of trying to focus on what you are trying to create, what you are trying to grow, you'll really get to the point of going, you know what? I'm owning this. I'm doing really well. I'm doing amazing. And I feel like that will kind of really help you to shift your momentum. I do feel like this is a yes for you. You do need to pull back your energy a little bit, refocus your energy, because there may be a risk here of you getting exhausted or getting a bit like, I'm just taking on too much. But you will grow. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You have the ability to create this, create what you desire, what you wish. You have the Magician's energy underneath here as well. You have the ability to create it. It's just having the faith to take control of that ability. So I'm going to go on to the next reading now, but I hope that helps you out, Libras. We're going to go on now to Scorpio. Scorpio, what do you need to know today, Scorpio? You're a little bit all over the place today, Scorpio. Lack of communication. You had been in the past ignoring red flags, which was leading to this emotional stagnation. And there is this protection energy over you now. I don't feel like just you protecting yourself. Like, this is like divine protection, trying to protect you from getting dissuaded by somebody because of their emotions. There is a slowdown in your life right now, but this is to help you to see what abundances you want, what abundances you want to focus on, what you want to materialize in your life, what you really enjoy in your life, what you really want to create. And with the Queen of Pentacles coming in, I feel like there is this kind of urge here to go take control, start taking a deep breath. Start focusing on where you want to continue on to. We've got the King of Swords here though. You're not taking action yet, and I feel like it's not because you're avoiding taking action, it's because there is some plans that need to be put in place, either literally financial or just plans in general. With the Ace of Pentacles, you're holding that heart. You're holding your heart on your sleeve. You're holding on to that manifestation. You're holding on to your hopes and dreams. And with the Devil card here, you're really able to kind of break yourself out of that negative cycle. What about your answer though? Is this a yes or is it a no? I do feel like this is a no at this time. It's almost like you're having to go back to the drawing board. You're having to re-scope things out. You're having to refocus. It isn't a bad thing though. This is almost like changing your directions or pivoting slightly so you get some new direction. So do see as that as I am changing directions a little bit to pivot, to head forward, to continue on, that kind of thing. And that's really going to help you to continue. So I hope that helps you out, Scorpios. We're going to move on to the next reading now, which is Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, what do you need to know today, Sagittarius? What do you need to know about your yes or no question? We got the Temperance card here. There is a major slowdown, but you're starting to speed up. You're starting to take action. You're starting to fight against this slowdown. You're starting to communicate more. You're starting to take the action. You are the Empress. You're in control. You're in charge. But I feel like you are a little bit emotionally disconnected. It's like, I'm going to get this done, but I'm not very happy about having to force it forward, or having to really put a lot of energy into this and force it forward. With the King of Wands though, I do feel like there is some good positive communication though. And with the Page of Pentacles, this is you actually taking control of either your finances or your abundances to create that momentum. It's almost like you're having to slowly start pedaling again. You're slowly starting to turn the wheel. You're slowly starting to push it forward on your own, through your own strength and your own fruition. This is you really kind of pushing this momentum and taking charge to make it happen. There is a lack of communication from others who aren't really helping you to take it forward. They're kind of cutting off a little bit of communication here. But things will grow, things will continue to grow, and you will shift the wheel forward. Even though you don't have a very good support system around you right now to help you to grow this or help you to move this, it's still moving forward regardless. The blessing is the fact that they're not actually taking control of this, because it was like they depict what actions you had to take. They would control what actions you had to take, so you wouldn't be allowed or able to really kind of take the actions necessary. And with the Hangman here, I do feel like there's this element here of you wouldn't be able to fully kind of focus on what you are manifesting or what you're creating or the self-improvements you're creating for yourself if they kind of helped along, should I say. But is it a yes or a no? It just feels like a yes, though there is an issue here with communication, other people not communicating with you, and things being almost like a little bit of an uphill battle because communication problems or communication issues. Some of you, this might be literally technical issues, similar to the way where during the Mercury retrograde we have all these kind of electronic communication issues. It might be as simple as electronic issues involved in this, which causes some problems. But I do feel like this is a yes overall. So we're going to move on now, but thank you, Sagittariuses, and I hope you've enjoyed your reading. But do let me know if you have down below. So we're going to go on now to Capricorns. So Capricorns, what do you need to know today, Capricorns? A little bit of insecurity here. And this is almost somebody lording it over you, Capricorns, being like, oh, I'm doing fabulous. And it's making you feel insecure. Although this person's communication has made you feel powerless, has made you kind of feel like, I can't take control of this, I haven't got the power to control this. This person sat there and gone, oh, well, you can't possibly do as well as me. You are not able to. You're not able to do this. You're not able to progress. Although this person has turned around and said that and made you feel powerless, it really isn't true. With the Devil card here, you have the power to break free of this. You have the power to create. This person's just trying to hold you back a bit because they don't want anybody else to succeed better than them. It's like that concept that people like to see you well or doing well, but they don't want to see you doing better than them. And I feel like that's what the bitterness here is coming from them. They have this phobia that if they allowed you to believe you could do anything, you would outshine them in an instant. You would just outshine them like that, you know? And that is their big fear. With the Page of Wands here, there is so much lack of communication. But you're starting to learn to see through that. You're starting to see through their gaze. I do feel like when you fully see through it, you're going to be like, oh my God, I've wasted so much time, so much energy. I can't believe I trusted them. And it is going to lead to some heartbreak, some feelings of betrayal. So bearing that in mind, that sometimes people we love the most, sometimes people we care about the most, do betray us. And that can be very difficult. With the Hermit card, I do feel like you will be surrounded by people who love you though. And this sudden change will allow you to spend more time with people that are positive. But with the Five of Wands, you're not really in much communication with those positive people right now. Those people who will inspire you and shift you forward. And it's about you taking a leap of faith, taking a chance. And with the Ace of Wands here, I do feel like there is an issue with actually being able to communicate fully and admit how you're feeling. So that you can take action and head out of this. But what is your answer? Is it a yes or is it a no? So I do feel like this is a no, but it's almost like if this was a yes, it would block you from becoming the Empress. It would block you from being able to retake your power, regrow your power, retake what you need to do. So this is better in the long run. Although it is a no, it's better in the long run because it's giving you the freedom to become the Empress, to become empowered, to become strong, to become successful. So I hope that helps you out though, Capricorns. I'm going to head on now to the next reading, which is for Aquarius. So Aquarius, what do you need to know today, Aquarius? We have got the Nine of Cups here. So you're definitely being undervalued in general. And you're starting to see that you feel a little bit trapped by this. It is causing you not to be able to grow yourself or improve yourself or make yourself move towards a higher level. With the Ten of Swords here, there is this element here of I need to kind of continue on. I need to break free. And with the Magician, you're finding it difficult to know how to manifest going forward, how to continue going forward. But with the Page of Pentacles, you have a lot of people around you who want to help you, but you don't really feel like you have the key, you have the ability to yet. But you are being surrounded by joy and happiness. There is going to be some overwhelming having to take on a lot of extra tasks or a lot around you right now to get through this, to pull through this. So don't be expecting yourself to be able to rush forward, because you're going to have a lot of things to be done first. You're going to have to balance a lot of things first to move forward. For the Six of Wands, there is a lot of communication flooding in at once. I do feel like it's very positive communication. It's making you understand why you need to slow down, and it's helping you to see the justice, the fairness that is coming in. So it's making you kind of slow down and see how things are improving and see how certain people are trying to improve your life. So is it yes or is it a no though? I do feel like this is a yes. You are going to have to protect your own values, your own dreams, your own goals as you head towards this. But it is a yes, you are heading towards something positive. And I do feel like in general you're headed towards whatever this is. So I hope that helps you out, Aquarius. And I hope it gives you some clarification on the subject. So we're going to move on now to Pisces. So Pisces, what do you need to know today, Pisces? What do you need to know today, Pisces? So we got the Ace of Swords here in reverse. You're not taking action, but this is more to do with the fact that you're planning to take action. So this isn't you stopping yourself. This is more of a, okay, I'll slow down a little bit. I'll try and work all of this out. I'll try and see where I need to go from here. Where do I need to continue on to? And I feel like with the Nine of Cups, this is a little bit of feeling of missing out or losing out. But the High Priestess, you are in control. You're kind of learning to trust your own intuition. You're learning to take a breath and take things slowly. So this is quite good actually, Pisces. Although you're not rushing to action, it's actually quite good because you're showing discipline. You're realizing that you need to be disciplined. You shouldn't just rush forward. And with the reverse of the Queen of Cups here, you're worried more about people taking away your value, taking away your abundance. But I feel like that's because you just radiate the entire world with joy. You radiate joy into the world, and you radiate laughter into the world. I just got irradiate because it looks like a bloody... It looks like something from Fallout. So you are having to leave something behind. You are having to leave the past behind in order to be able to continue on. So that's the reason why you're taking it slowly, because you want to protect your light. You want to protect your ability to radiate love to others, because it can so easily be extinguished by those who kind of abuse what you have to offer. And with the Queen of Wands here, there is this element here of enjoying the communication that you give out and you give to others. But you're trying to learn how to see the red flags so you can take action accordingly. With the reverse of the Ace of Cups here though, there is a feeling here of losing value by saying no to people, which I feel like you are starting to overcome here, Pisces. You're starting to learn to say no and be okay by saying no. So is your question a yes or a no? I do feel like this is a yes with the Ace of Wands here. This is like you're getting communication, you're getting action, you're making action. But with the reverse here of the Hangman, it's almost like you haven't fully done the self-improvement yet. I think difficult whether or not it's a yes or a no, but it does feel like a yes. But the only reason I'm reluctant to say yes completely is that it could easily turn into a no if you chose to not to take action, or you chose not to do self-improvement. It could easily slip through your actions to become a no. We all do have the ability to change our reality, to alter our reality. But I feel like at the moment it is a yes, but be aware that if you want this to happen, you're going to have to work hard to make it, to manifest it, to create it. So I hope that helps you out, Pisces, and I will see you all again soon.